Hi, I'm Benny Randall Jr., and this is Ask Benny. Our question comes from Sherry today. Sherry says, how much money do I need to start a business, and can I start a business with no money? Sherry, you can start a business with no money if you have a product that you can create with no money. Otherwise, you need to find out what is your product and what's the shortest distance between getting your product made and into the customer hand. It takes both of those situations to create a full conversions. For instance, when I started off as a speaker, I invested in a microphone and a recorder so that I can record myself talking about whatever I wanted to talk about and put it in a format that I can sell it to people, whether that was in CDs or whether that was in podcasts or whatever it is, or an audio book. So without actually knowing your business, Sherry, I can tell you this, you can start a business with no money if you got a business that doesn't require any manufacturing costs, okay? But for the most part, I always tell people, what's the shortest distance to your customer? Let's take something simple like a hot dog, right? Say I want a hot dog and you're selling them, and I want a hot dog with ketchup and mustard, right? So your upfront costs are gonna be the bun, the way you make the hot dog, whether that's in a microwave or on a grill, the ketchup and mustard and maybe radish that I might want, right? And then you're gonna set a price for that hot dog. So your upfront cost will be whatever it costs to manufacture that product and get it into the hands of the customer, all right? See, what you wanna focus on is how can you get your product into the customer's hand in the shortest distance? And that'll determine how much money you need to even begin and start the business. And yes, there's many businesses that have started with little or no money, but you got to make sure you got that type of product that allows you to start with little or no money. But your first investment is going to be yourself. So I always tell people, invest in yourself, put the money into yourself, your product, or your information, and everything else will work itself out. You have to find the person that wants what you're selling. I hope this helps, Sherry. If you have another question, you can always go back to askbenny.net. That's BENNIE, not with a Y, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm Benny Randall Jr. I love you, and you can't do a damn thing about it.